Hello everyone and welcome to Siconnect. Today is our guest that's going to be taking part of one of the calls, Fernando Bertolucci. Today I'm asking for him for a tip for practitioners, something that they could think about while in their practice with their clients. And he's been researching about Tensegrity Touch. So. Hi, Fernando.
Hi.
So, what tip, very briefly, you could give to the practitioners to think about that would lead to your work?
Well, one way to try to evoke tensegrity in your client, you could start, for instance, working in the thoracic area in the third hour position and shear the skin from the front to the back.
So like the classical third position side?
Yes.
And you like positioned in the thoracic area?
So yes, and bring the skin backwards.
Towards the spine,
and to the point that the thorax would be in the verge of turning into supine.
Okay.
So, and then you could try subtle changes in the direction of the shearing so as to have other segments also to engage and start to move synchronously with the thorax. In other words, there is no gap between the movements of the body parts. In the same time that the thorax is starting to move into supine, the pelvis, for instance, would be moving synchronously, or the head, or even the thigh. So the idea would be to find in this particular condition the forces and the combination of forces that would unite all the segments, and the torso and even the whole body of the client would be one single unit.
So if I was doing myself, so I would feel that that place that normally you correct the client, turn more there. You stop there instead of correcting him. You hold that position.
You hold the position, yes.
And when I feel that I could turn the client, or another segment would turn, then what do?
You wait, and you stay in the very limit of having then the whole torso, so to speak, of the client turning into supine. So one of the key points in Tensegrity Touch is staying what we call in the unstable balance. As if you put an egg standing like that, mm-hmm. The egg tends to go down. So put an egg it's unstable. So you have the whole body of the client unstable, just like a seesaw.
Okay.
That and stay in the very limit of turning, in this case turning into supine. And this condition of staying in this unstable balance or in the verge of turning, it seems that the condition that evokes the neurological system to respond into spontaneous muscle activity.
Okay, so what the practitioner might start to feel, what the small signs maybe it might happen, the tissue, or
so you can see small movements, for instance, in the client's body. You can see you feel firmness under your hands. The practitioner feel that the body of the client is very firm and very steady under your hands, and this firmness, and it's very useful, so then the client can do no effort, the practitioner, I'm sorry, can work with no effort at all and just rest on this firm platform of the client's body.
That's very good. Thank you, Fernando. That, you know, it arises in my head like lots of questions, and I'm very curious to hear more. I hope it's useful for the practitioners, and whoever wants to hear Fernando talking more, so look up in Siconnect to see his talk and his discussion group. Thank you, Fernando.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.